We're attempting to go 500 miles in the world's worst electric car. Why is it horrible? Well, we've only been driving 8 days and we spent 33 hours and 34 minutes charging this baby up. Basically every hour we drive, we have to spend 2 to 2.5 hours charging to make up for it. On our last drive, we hit a record top speed of 28 miles an hour due to some speed we got on a downhill. We have come across so many issues between charging, no air conditioning, and hot days, and very uncomfortable seats with almost no padding. Our finish line is in Rome, and we're over halfway there. So let's get on the road, baby. We're attempting to take the world's worst electric car in a loop around Italy, and today's day 10. Our hotel was right there, and now we got to the car, and the car is looking a little out of whack today. Like, dirty it is. Like, what happened to this thing? It's like in pretty bad shape right now. I'm gonna have to find a towel to wipe this down with because we're not even gonna be able to like see properly. I don't know if you guys can see how bad this is, but like it's really bad. We've gotten really lucky on this trip that it hasn't rained, and then we walked outside just now and there was no windows in our hotel room, so we couldn't see this until like we walked outside, but it's looking really bad out here. It looks like it's gonna downpour at any moment. From my understanding, if it rains, we're basically just held up on the side of the road. Like it's not even worth driving because the whole car fogs up and makes it impossible to see.
Who needs to see?
There's no vents or AC in the car, so it's not like you can just like defog it or put on the defogger. It's not a thing. It does have this one little windshield wiper, but my understanding it only kind of goes in this little tiny path right here, and there's no like water or anything for it to actually wipe away. So if it's raining, it can do a little tiny bit, but I don't think it's enough for you to see. Like it's not even on the driver's side. Like it's like right in the middle and it's tiny. I don't really know the point of that windshield wiper. I've never actually seen it in action, so we'll find out today if it does rain. I don't know, maybe it'll go away. We'd be really lucky if it does. We have 3 days to make it to Rome and we are so far away. In a real car, we're still like 4.5 hours avoiding highways. But for us, it's gonna take 3 full days of driving. Right now, we're trying to decide if we go e-biking today because we really wanted to e-bike through the mountains of Tuscany, and I think it would be really funny to race this car against an e-bike for a second. But at the same time, it's kind of an irresponsible move because we really need all the hours we can get to make it to Rome. So I'm gonna go into the car right now. I'm gonna do some research and decide if we make the irresponsible decision today and e-bike and then have to drive a lot through the night tonight, or if we spend the day driving. So I'll tell you guys shortly on the decision. In the meantime, we're gonna load up the car. For anyone who's new, it does not have a trunk, so everything we own right here has to be put right here at my feet. So I sit here, everything has to go here, or in that little spot right there. It's actually labeled luggage. Me and Brandon had to condense our stuff down and leave a lot of stuff in a luggage locker in Rome to fit all of our stuff in one suitcase, and we each get half of it. All right, so I looked last night and my butt actually has a bruise on it from this seat. It's like really hard. Like this is barely a cushion. And up here, I keep hitting my head because it's hard as rock. So my butt has like an actual giant line from right here, like this spot here, like it has like a line bruise on it. And it got so painful yesterday. We had to pull over the car and I had to like take a minute to like breathe, try to like talk myself through it. So today I'm gonna put my hoodie down on the seat to try to make it a little better because my butt hurts really bad and we still have 3 full days of driving. Okay, it's raining for the first time on the entire trip. It just started while I was in there planning stuff and I don't know. Let's hope it stops soon because yeah, it's raining pretty hard right now. I'm so curious how this goes. You already can't see out the front windshield. Try the windshield wiper. Does it work or no? Quick, my camera's in the rain. I want to see which area it covers. Okay, it doesn't cover my side, but it actually does cover Brandon's side pretty well. It's gonna get wet in the car though, or really, really hot if we close these windows. So I don't know what we'd have to do about that. Let's hope the rain just stops within the next few minutes. Every time you use the windshield, Brandon thinks it's trying to shoot out windshield wiper fluid, but it doesn't do that, so I'm not convinced. It only covers Brandon's side though. My side's still foggy. Okay, we're driving. We made a decision. And is it a bad decision? An irresponsible decision? Yes. But I really, since the beginning of this trip, have wanted to e-bike through the mountainside of Tuscany. Through the rolling hills, baby! And I didn't want to give that up even though it's a rainy day and we really got to make it closer to Rome. So we're going to go rent e-bikes now for the day. I am really excited to race an e-bike against this car. I'm so curious which one's faster. Hopefully they'll rent it to us. We're 10 minutes away. We don't have a reservation or anything. We do really need to make progress toward Rome, and since we're renting the bikes, we might not be able to make progress until later tonight, so it might be a very long night. And if it's not a very long night, it means tomorrow is going to be really bad. So we'll see where the day goes. Even though we're making this decision, we really need all hours of the day to be driving, and instead we're gonna go rent e-bikes, so we might be paying for this bad later. All right, we made it, baby. All right, we are ready to get on the road with the e-bike. We have a few fun facts, and they're a little bit crazy. So we just checked it, and the range on the bike is actually better than our tiny car. Not to hate on the tiny car, but that just highlights how inconvenient and horrible the tiny car is. But not hating on it. We love it. It's brought us here almost 300 miles so far in the course of 10 days. Yes, it did take 10 days, but it did it. It did it. And everyone said it couldn't. Now, can it make it back to Rome? I don't know. But this little guy can only go like 70 kilometers on a charge, like 30 to 40 miles, depending on the terrain. And then it dies and needs to be charged for like 3 to 3.5 hours. But these guys over here, their worst setting, like if you barely pedal, still does better than the car. And on its best setting, it goes over double what the car can do. Absolutely wild. This is definitely an irresponsible decision today because we do have so much driving to do, but I don't care. That's a later problem for tonight, and it will be a problem. But it's not a problem right now, so we're gonna go bike and have a good time and deal with the car later. I'm really excited for when we get back because we want to try racing the car against the bike and see which one's faster. But we're gonna wait till we get back to do that. But oh my God, I'm so pumped to see which one's faster. I'm so curious. So one thing about these e-bikes is it's not one of those e-bikes you can press the full throttle and just go. You do have to pedal to make it work. So that's the one thing that the car does have going for it. Some e-bikes, you don't have to do that. So I'm curious which one wins the race. But for now, let's go explore the Tuscany mountains on an e-bike, which is better than our little car. We really wanted to leave the car charging because we're in the middle of nowhere right now. So I was looking on the map and there's very few charging stations like anywhere out here for the rest of the day. Like there's some, but they're all like kind of sketchy. Like we don't know if they're gonna work. We really wanted to have a full charge when we left here, but unfortunately there's no outside outlets. Outside outlets are proving to be impossible to find in Italy. All right, let's get on the road. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, my butt is being pushed exactly where the bruise is from the car. So it definitely hurts. I'm definitely gonna have to just stand a lot on this bike ride to make it through, but that's fine. I'm still excited. All right, we're going on the side of the road and I'm gonna have to stand a lot, so I'll update you guys in a bit. And I'm following Brandon, so I don't wanna fall behind because he's got the GPS. The GPS stopped working, so Brandon went back to go figure out what's going on because we paid 15 euros extra for a GPS system instead of using our phones. Because there's not very good service out here, but then the GPS just shut off and now it won't turn back on. So he went all the way back to the place, which is only like 5-minute bike ride away. He told me to wait here because he knows up to this point is correct. So hopefully that doesn't happen again throughout the day because we're not looking for problems. If so, they should refund our 15 euros. But this is the path we're going on. The guy said 60% of the path will be paved today and 40% will not be. I love not paved paths because I like mountain biking. That's what we got. We'll take it. We'll take it. All right, Brandon's back. Apparently GPS is working now. They should give us our 15 euros back.
He was going to sleep and being woken up too many times too fast. So he disabled the sleep feature. So we should be good now.
Let's hope so, because there's not a lot of service out here. So for 15 euros, we want a reliable GPS. All right, we're back on the road. We're doing 50 kilometers today on the bikes. That's about 31 miles. What's crazy is that's about how much battery we have left on the car back there. And we're about to do that on the bikes and they will still have so much battery left. But our car is gonna die soon. Like we do this in the car right after this and it's gonna be dead in like 2 seconds and need a huge charge. Absolutely wild. All right, let's get on the road and through the Tuscany hills. Honestly, this is very tiring for an e-bike. Normally you could just press the throttle and not do anything. I can barely tell it's an e-bike. Like, are they lying? I went literally like 50 meters down the road and my bike just lost this button. I realized the E part of it's been off if it's been biking, so I gotta figure out how to turn this on, but this button is supposed to go there. I'm just gonna keep it in my bag. Okay, so God, I didn't realize before the electric wasn't on. It's on now. I can definitely feel the difference, like a lot. I was like, why does it feel like it's not even helping me? That being said, it has a few modes and I have no idea what mode it's on, but it's definitely helping. I know that much. Feels stronger than our little car. We still have 30 or no, maybe we still have 29 miles left to go. But honestly, I'm liking it. It's a good break from our little car. I was getting so much dirt in my eyes that I had to put my sunglasses on, but it feels so much better now. It's not even that sunny, but the dirt being kicked up from the cars and Brandon's bike is real. I was trying to film and I ran into a bush on the side. I'm like, that is so on brand that it would be a thorn bush. It had the biggest thorns. I have a little thorn stuck in my freaking arm right now. So on brand, but this is beautiful. We just pulled over in this really nice area and Brandon literally has the shape of the dog's backpack on his back in sweat. Oh my God. This was so magical and it just took took a turn. It just started to rain on us, and it's raining pretty bad right now. It kind of feels nice, but I'm a little worried that the road's gonna get slick. So it's been from being like a magical Tuscany bike ride to, yeah, it's downpouring pretty bad right now. I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't think you guys can, but it's pretty bad. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it, but definitely raining. We're gonna be drenched if it keeps going. We still have 20 miles left, holy moly. All right, our path just got really cool. It looks like going this big downhill and then on that big uphill down there through those like Italian looking tree things. I like it. Woo, we're going. All right, I gotta put the phone away so I can focus on this. All right, so I know this is an e-bike, but holy moly, this hill never ends. I am so tired. It's not an e-bike where you just press a button and go. Like, you have to keep pedaling and do some of the work. And oh my God, it feels like a lot of the work. I am so tired. It's like every time we go around a corner, it's like the hill keeps going up. You're climbing the biggest hill in the Tuscany mountains. So curious what the top's gonna look like. Better have a payoff. Mistake, guys, massive. All right, so we just pulled over because I'm like, we can't be that far still. Like, my legs feel like jello, Brandon's legs feel like jello, the dog looks like the dog just wants to be done with this. And I'm like, this is no longer feeling like a break day from the car. The whole point of this was to get a break from the car because the car was hurting my butt. I was getting a little cranky in the car. We needed a little break day.
Cassie, I wore my nice white shirt today and it's covered in sweat.
And the break day was supposed to be the biking through the Tuscany mountains. How romantic does that sound? No, it's not. It's not been. This has been
I've liked it.
Very painful. This has just been hard. My legs feel like jello. I don't feel like we got a break day, and the day hasn't even started yet. After all this, dog wants a break right now. After all of this, we still have to do the drive tonight in the car. Next time I feel like I'm in a challenge and I need a break day, someone remind me not to make the break day hard. I'm known for making things hard, and I should have went to like the spa or something, maybe swimming, maybe relaxing by a pool for a break.
The pool we parked by.
Yeah, we were supposed to go swimming this morning. None of that happened. Instead, we're just biking. So anyway, we looked it up and how far we are from the bike place. I'm like, we got to be almost done. He gave us option when we started of 30 kilometers or 50 kilometers. We're like, 50 kilometers should be easy. They're e-bikes. They should be easy. Well, we picked the 50 kilometer option, and he told us the 30 kilometer option would take 2 hours. I don't know. We were thinking we should have picked the 30 kilometer option because it's been a little less than 2 hours, which means we haven't even hit the 30 kilometer option yet. And we're going 50 kilometers and we are so far from the bike place. All right, so we looked up where the e-bike place is and it still says an hour and 3 minutes by bike.
Hey,
and hey,
get over
sir,
here.
steep hills. It says steep hills, so it's gonna keep being up and down mountains the whole way. Because this has just been the whole time. Up a mountain, pump your legs, pump your legs, pump your legs. A little bit of a downhill, pump your legs, pump your legs. And we have over an hour left of it. What were we thinking? Feeling a little bit dumb right now for this, but we're gonna keep going because we have to. It feels like a challenge within a challenge. Never again. Never again. Next time we're getting a spa day. All right, so Brandon was like, I'm gonna check on the phone if everything's going okay, because we've been using the GPS this whole time, like a manual GPS that we bought from them or rented from them. This whole time we've been going the wrong way, guys. We've been going the wrong way, like completely in the opposite direction of the bike shop. We're 13 miles away. 13. That's like a third of what we get range in the car, but we have to bike it. Oh my God, I'm ready. At least we're starting with a downhill to be going up for a while. I'm not gonna cry, you're gonna cry. My butt hurts so bad. I guess we have no choice but to make it 13 miles to the bike shop. This is not the break I was hoping for today, guys, from the challenge. This wasn't it. This wasn't it. All right, we're going down. At least we're starting off with the downhill. Back on the road, at least it's a downhill. We're going downhill, baby. Woo! All right, we're back on the uphill, but we had such a long downhill back there. The downhill lasted like 5 minutes. I can't even believe we went up that. So now we're still going back the way that we came before. It's weird because the GPS they gave us is telling us that we're going the wrong way now and to turn around and go back where we just came from. But Google Maps is telling us that this is the right direction. We decided to trust Google Maps instead of the GPS because if you actually look at a map, it looks like where Google is telling us to go to actually brings you closer to the bike shop, but it looks like where the GPS they gave us, that we paid 15 euros for, is telling us to go, is the opposite direction. So I think they might have programmed it wrong or something. They gave it to us, like they programmed it and then gave it to us. I don't know. I think they programmed it for the wrong thing, guys. I think they were playing a low-key joke on us at this point. So probably like a little over an hour left of biking. I am so ready to end the rest day and start the driving. I don't want to do the driving either at this point, but we're doing it because we're gonna keep an uppity up attitude. That's how we make it through challenges. But this was not the move for the rest of the day. Whew, this is a hill. Of this trip. I didn't need my helmet though, it didn't hurt my head. Brandon stopped right after this corner here. So when I came around the corner, I tried to stop in time before getting to him and I couldn't stop in time. So my tires skid out and I went down, so.
It's ironic because I stopped because I was like, this is getting pretty steep. She probably stop and like slow down here.
Yeah, I was slowed down, I just couldn't stop enough. Yeah, it's getting a little sketchy with the gravel here. Like the tire keeps slipping out and I'm like, oh my God, am I okay? Am I okay? Am I okay? And then of course, when I try to make a full stop, it just completely skids. So how far are we now? What does it say time-wise on a bike?
42 minutes, 8.2 miles.
42 minutes. Holy moly, what's crazy is we haven't even started the challenge yet today. Woo! All right, we're getting back on the road. We're getting back on the road. I am covered in dirt. I hope we find a launcher machine soon. It's so sketchy, I keep skidding out. I'll update you guys in a bit. So I gotta focus. Starving, so we stopped to eat here. Bikes are parked there. I have to film this. Don't want you biting. Busy. Sit down. We are back on the road, so take a little break, buddy. Oh my God, we made it back! Woo! Holy moly! We made it back. All right, we're finally at the moment of truth. We're gonna race the bike with the mini car. I'm pretty sure the mini car is gonna win, but the question is by how much. If this was a normal electric bike, I think the electric bike would win, but this one is like more of like a pedal assist. So, and I'm also very tired after biking this whole time. So, you know, it's gonna be a little harder, but that's what we're doing. We're gonna see what happens. All right, so cars sometimes come around this corner and we don't wanna like get into an accident and get like run over. So to do this safely, we're gonna time each other. So I'm gonna make sure the coast is clear. I'm gonna tell him when to go. I'm gonna stand by this trash can down here and we're gonna time how long it takes him to get to the end and then how long it takes me in the bike. I'm pretty sure he's gonna win because it's a pedal assist bike, not like a fully electric bike, but I'm gonna give it my best shot. This car's not very fast. Okay, Brandon's all the way down there behind me and we got the stopwatch. I'm starting the stopwatch in just a second. All right, I'm gonna put my hand up and he's gonna know when to go when I put it down. What? Right here where I'm standing. I'll hold my, right before the trash can. Right before the, it's like, where's the finish line? I'm like, right before the trash can. Right here. Right here. All right, make the finish line right here. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, so the result of Brandon, I have to go next. 10.02 seconds.
Okay, take 2 in 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh shit.
Wow.
What was it?
All right, so you did beat me.
I did?
I didn't stop it in time, but you crossed at like 9 something. But I had to slam on the brakes before I even got to you.
All right, so he accidentally pressed it too late, but apparently he thinks that I won.
Shot it 5 seconds.
Even though it says 11.06.
It was like 9 something when she got to the car.
It's a 9 something. You want me to do it again? The bike smoked the car. That's wild. That's why we don't have the bike to make it the rest of the way around Italy, right? To the finish line.
I wouldn't say you smoked.
I didn't smoke you, Brand. The bike smoked the car. This wasn't a race between us. This was a race between the powerfulness of the vehicles.
It was a race.
And the bike won. The bike won. All right, we got to get back in the car because we still have a full day ahead of us, and it's after 6 p.m. So we're returning the bike. Let's get out of here. That's wild. Next time we should do a bike trip. No, I'm just kidding. My butt hurts so bad if I friggin' everything. My legs feel like jello. So unfortunately, the car seats are just as bad as the bike seats. So my butt's good. Not feel good by tonight, but let's get on the road. All right, we are finally getting back on the road. The next charging station is 30 minutes away. We don't actually need a charge at that spot, but if we don't get a charge there, then we won't make it to another charging spot. So we have to stop and charge up just so we can make it to the next one because they're very few and far between. Today, tomorrow, and the next day. We're going through the middle of nowhere. We are 3 minutes from the charging station. I've been spending the last 25 minutes driving, working on where we're gonna sleep tonight.
You're driving?
You know what I meant, like while you're driving. And I found the perfect spot. It's a charging station right next to a hotel that I'm hoping will work out. I did book the hotel. Let's hope the charging station is working. Once we get to this charging station, I think we're gonna need a 2-hour charge, and then it'll be another like hour and a half of driving after that. So I think we'll get there by latest midnight, but I'm hoping for 11 p.m. And hopefully everything just goes smoothly, and then we pull up there, charging station works, we get to the hotel, it's in the perfect walking distance, and everything's just perfect. That rarely ever happens, but I feel like our day was already very hard with the biking, so please be easy. All right, so charging should be right around here. Windshield was so dirty. All right, we're at the charging station. Let's see if it works, moment of truth. All right, it beeped, that's always good news. Yes, we got it, baby. Let's see how long it says to charge. All right, it says it's only gonna take an hour and 20 minutes of charging, which is such a relief. So there's a little patch of grass over there. We're gonna go just chill and like lay down because our butts hurt for the next hour and 20 minutes. And then we're gonna get back on the road to get to our bed tonight, baby. All right, we found the perfect little grass spot. We're gonna be here for an hour and 20 minutes. All right, it looks like we have 10 minutes of charging left, so we're about to get back on the road, baby. Sun is going down. All right, we are back on the road. Not gonna lie, we're in a pretty bad spot right now. We were supposed to get to this charging station like with flying colors, like no problem. We had so much range to get there, and the uphills are really killing the battery to the point where like we're gonna be pulling up with like nothing left if we can even pull up. Oh my God, it went down to 13 already. Really bad. 2 seconds ago that was at 18 kilometers, it's already at 13, which is like 8 miles left of range. We're still 10 minutes away. Guys, we might have to get towed. Like, we're still going up, and we have 7 kilometers left of range, which is like 3 point something miles. 8 minutes left. Like, we now have less kilometers than what we need to get to this charging station. The only thing that could save us is a downhill right now, and this mountain just keeps climbing. Like, we have to get to the top of this mountain, like now, and coast the rest of the way down. Like, that's literally our only option. Oh my God, 2 kilometers left and still 5 minutes away. But it is kind of downhill right now. Oh God, is it up a little bit? That's up a little bit. No, down. Oh God. Holy moly, we were supposed to have so many kilometers to spare at the start of this. Like, we were supposed to have like 30 kilometers left over at the end. And these hills are just, oh my God, I went down to 6 kilometers, are just absolutely killing our battery. Only way we're gonna make it is if it's like downhill the rest of the way. Oh my God, are we sleeping in this car tonight? 6 kilometers? That's like nothing in miles. It's like 3.5 miles left to drive. Like, the time has only went down 2 minutes and our kilometers has flown down like a lot. Where is the top of this hill? So bad. Oh my God, it's still going up, Brandon. We're screwed.
Yeah, we are screwed.
We're screwed. There's no downhill here. It's just up. We just went down to 5 kilometers left. Like, I don't think we're making it, guys. I really do not. Like, it's literally impossible.
Maybe.
The downhill doesn't start like right now. We are screwed.
Maybe. Come
Come on. All right, there's a
going,
little
okay.
bit of downhill.
Keep it going. Going down.
Tiny bit of downhill.
Come on, baby.
Oh God. A bit more up. Holy moly.
You think it's like a gas tank?
Back
Where they give you
uphill
a little bit of leeway?
All right, it's saying 2, which is really bad. 5 minutes away, but it's going downhill. We're going the downhill. And if the downhill is good enough, sometimes it'll go up because of regenerative braking. Please go back up at least just 1, even just a 3. Just anything, give us something. Holy moly, 2 kilometers. That's literally just above a mile. All right, so now we officially have 0, like literally nothing left. It's not even showing kilometers. 3 minutes till we get there. It's still downhill though, so we have some hope. We just have to stay on the downhill. That's the only reason that we're still moving right now. Downhill for the next 3 minutes because we literally don't even have a charge. So, all right, 2 minutes. So close up. It's still a downhill. Holy moly, thank gosh for this downhill that's happening right now. Wow, 1 minute. As long as the charging station works, we made it. That's the last piece.
I guess so.
It says the charging station work when we get there. That is a pretty key component. Oh my God, all right, moment of truth. Does it work? Holy moly, that was so stressful.
Switchback worth of uphill, we wouldn't have made it.
If there was one more switchback of uphill, we would not have made this. Like, we got so lucky. At the moment we got to 2 kilometers, it was downhill the rest of the way. Oh, thank you. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. I shouldn't say thank you till we see if it works. All right, it beeped. It beeped. Oh my God. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, we are finally unplugging it.
So stop it.
It's happening. Let me get it closer. Woohoo! Okay, so that got us about 11 kilometers of range, which is absolutely wild for 30 minutes of charging. But, you know, that's why it is the worst electric car. Let's go get some food. My butt hurts so bad. The main thing I just want tonight is to lay down. All right, we parked. We are going to look for food now.
Can we get a menu?
This is the menu. All right, so we are outside the food place now. Walking over here because of the copyright music in the background. We are taking it to go because my butt hurts so bad that like it's not even enjoyable to sit down anymore. Like it hurts like to the next level I cannot even explain. So I need to lay down while I eat and like on my side, like not putting any pressure on my butt. So we're going to the hotel and charging station then hotel, and we're bringing all the food and I'm gonna eat laying down on my side tonight. So food will be out soon. All right, we are now pulling up to the charging station, the last one of the night. We are a 2-minute walk from the hotel. Let's hope it works out. My butt hurts so bad, it's all I can think about. So we'll get to the hotel soon enough. I'm gonna make this a music montage because like, I can't even talk right now. I can't even talk. Dun, dun, dun. Hell yeah, baby. So it's officially midnight now, which means that this has to be unplugged at 3 in the morning or we'll start facing penalties for leaving it plugged in. So Brandon's volunteered his tribute to come back and get this at 3 in the morning. Honestly, I don't think that was even a good idea for him to do that though, because he's gonna try to stay awake to come here. If it was me, I would just go to bed and then wake up, walk over here for 2 minutes, go off back or drive back and then go back to bed. But he wants to stay awake the whole time because he's psycho. So we're walking to the hotel now. All right, we got to the room. I'm eating now. I just saw my butt situation and basically it's not just a bruise, it's a bruise and also I'm getting a rash. So it's getting really, really bad over here, guys, like really bad. But yeah, I'm gonna put on some comfy clothes to help the situation out and eat this dinner. Very late night, midnight dinner, and then go to bed. So I'm going to bed now. This is the room. Well, after I eat and do a few other things, but this is the room. We'll see you guys tomorrow for a day on the road. I don't know what the plan is yet. We'll figure it out in the morning. All I know right now is that we'll start the day with a fully charged car. And I don't know if I have it in me to sit in the car immediately in the morning because my butt hurts so bad, but maybe I'll feel different in the morning. So I'll update you guys on tomorrow's vlog. Love you guys, bye. All right, logbook page, day 10, baby. So today's distance, we went 27.94 miles. Max speed of 27.79 miles per hour. Total distance so far, 361.50 miles. And we spent 36 hours and 6 minutes charging, which seems absolutely wild for just that many hours in 10 days.